Good afternoon, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne, thanks for tuning in. It's the crypto commander-in-chief here. Shout out to the boomers tuning into this live broadcast. Today we're talking about this Bitcoin flash dip. I was about to go online and I see a dippage there, about $500-600 in just a moment, it seems. And we'll be talking about the Binance US exchange as we did yesterday, expecting KYC. And it seems like indeed it is one of those KYCs, but we'll talk about it. Shout out to Lucky. Shout out to Jojo. Shout out to Dolphin134 and Satoshi Nakamoto himself here in the population of the chat box. Guys, make sure you're touching all the buttons, the like, to subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned into the good crypto word that we spread here daily, every single day. Weekdays. I take the weekends off. You know, Champagne's a family man, as you guys should be as well. I tell everybody, you know, they say, what was it? Sanders, was it Bernie Sanders out there promoting, saying abortion is good because it helps climate change or something? Don't listen to that stuff, guys. Don't listen to that stuff. They want you. They don't want you to procreate out there. They don't want you to have a fam. And the champ's here to tell you otherwise. Shout out to Nakamoto. He says he'll jump in when the CME gap has been filled. Okay. Shout out to Johnson. I see you out there. Let me go ahead and turn off these coins and share my display with you guys. You can see this flash dip that's occurring right now in real time. Dip down from 10.9 to 10.250, so about a $700 and what seems like less than an hour. So it's a major sell-off there. We're still above 10K, but you know, it's interesting movements. You know, this, in my opinion, is another trigger. DCA, DCA, DCA. If you see a little dippage like this, a drastic dippage, I think it's always worth a stab. You know, the trend around here is always to keep one in the chamber just in case you see these dips and opportunities may occur. Abortion is why we don't have enough revenue in our social security system, says Satoshi. That's funny. That's funny. That's definitely a funny one. Shout out to Nakamoto, Kakari, 134, and the rest of the boomers. 97,000 Bitcoin was moved today. Maybe this is some of that Bitcoin that was moved being dumped there on the markets. We don't know, but that's what's going on. And again, you know, this is I see presenting itself as an opportunity. You know, if you always have one in the chamber and you're not firing all your clip at once, you should be able to pick up on these dips. And I don't know how far this is going to fall, but I would expect things to go back up at some point. Ultimate TV says, please give me some BTC. TV, I'm going to snipe you out this box. Don't come in here shilling or begging or, you know, this is not the place for that. I've never seen you before. And this is the wrong place. You'll get wasted permanently and banned for life. Okay? So, you know, try it again. Ultimate TV is playing games, so we're going to go ahead and snipe them out the box. Ultimate TV, it's your lucky day. Your channel's not epic. And you're not going to be coming into this channel either. So see you later, Ultimate TV.
Easy. And
I'm going to make sure go ahead and ban you for life. Block user. See you later. And this gentleman was shilling, asking for Bitcoin. Never seen him before. He's going to get double wasted. You know the deal, guys. The champ ain't standing for that type of movements. And we don't like those shills in the box. See you later. Mr. Bozak says, get him. Yeah. You know, it's been a while since I wasted somebody out the box. And, yeah. You know. Capiz. I like that, Capiz. That's funny. You know, I don't know who has the time to go in other chat boxes to shill their stuff and expect that they're actually going to get long-term users like that. So, I mean, whatever. See you later. Nakamoto says, I think most people are waiting for the dip, then they'll be in, or kaboom. You know, I think that at this point, waiting for the dip, I'm not sure. This is the dip right here. If there's still people waiting for things to dip under 9 or 8, they may be waiting for a long time. That's why you got a DCA. Every time you see these little dips, dives, and slides, dollar cost average, fire one shot, fire another, and pick up discount rates. In my opinion, I got to say that, in my opinion, because Champagne's not your daddy. Batman's here. Let's go. What's up, champ? Says Oscar Olivares. What's up is that I had to snipe this guy out the box. He came in here shilling, trying to promote his channel while asking for Bitcoin, and he was permanently wasted. Sniped out the box. It's been a while. Feels good to snipe somebody out the box. You got to weed the garden every once in a while. And, these weeds spring up and, got to remove them. Feels like a big move up or down is coming, hoping it's up. I'm hoping so too, but, I'm not mad at this little dip. This is not bad. I said this yesterday. I think we're earning our keep on our route back to all-time highs. I got a little spooked out once we hit 13.8 on that first bull run. I thought I got a little spooky. And, I think now we're earning our keep. It's been a lot of times that we've dipped under 10, and every single time seems go back over 10. So it shows me that the price of the bits are strong. Batman says, snipe the shows. You got to weed the garden every once in a while. Listen, everybody wants more subscribers, but if it means subscribers like that, I don't need them. Get them out the box. I only want quality boomers here, the best of them. If we close over 9K at the end of the year, it's still a great year, almost 3X. Main Event says, yeah, absolutely. And that's what I was saying at the beginning of the year. For the first quarter or to 6 months, I was saying, guys, I think we're going to close slightly under 10 at the end of the year. And we'll see a kapump in 2020. And things looked a little bit more favorable when it got spooky when we kapumped to 13.8. Now I'll say we'll still close around 10K, between that 9 and 12K pocket that I've been saying that we're in. I think we're in a 9 to 12K pocket. If we dip under 9 or go above 12, I think the tune will change. And we'll have to throw out different advisories and alerts for the worldwide boomers. Johnson says, back to your videos after a long gap. Well, welcome back. We're still here, Johnson. Whether things are dipping, diving, sliding, or kapumping, we're here with the best of them, sniping out and weeding the garden from those funny bunnies that may, pop up here in the population. There's a few of them. Lately, it's been quiet. I think we're shadow banned still, although there's those that are getting their post notifications, so that's always a good tune to listen to. Even I'm getting post notifications for myself, so, there's some good news out there on the horizon. 9 to 12 is great. I agree, says Nakamoto. Yeah, I think we're going to be in that pocket, 9 to 12. We may even see things run up to 11 or 12, but, then they always pull back. I won't get too excited until we go over 12, closer to 13, and then, breaking 15 and perhaps closer to that 20K. But, I don't think we're going to drop under 9. It's always a possibility. I've said 88, perhaps, maybe the bottom, maybe even 85, but we still haven't seen that occur. Maybe funny bunnies coming around means bull market. Just kidding, not financial advice. Yeah, that's definitely, there's a correlation between the funny bunny and the bull market. We do see some more trolls and funny bunnies entering the population of the chat box as Bitcoin starts trending and the price starts kapumping. And we have fun. We'll snipe them out the box. Indeed. Well, why not do that right now? Waste them out the box, guys. Gotta do it sometimes. I'm due for some more little memes here. I gotta source them. I've always said that I want to upgrade this bull here, this little calf on the right hand side, to a bull blowing smoke, more of a raging bull, but I haven't been able to find it. I'm not one that does these green screen graphics. I'm trying to source them, but I haven't been able to find it. If you guys are graphic designer, CGI specialist, send it my way. My name at Gmail. Indeed. Satoshi Nakamoto says it's a dollar cost average time to buy. Yeah, I mean, we have most of the boomers doing that every week. And myself, I've been DCAing some of the altcoins back into Bitcoin. I see Litecoin's up today against Bitcoin, so maybe DCAing right now won't be a bad deal. I'm trying to make sure that we're closer to 70-80% on the portfolio Bitcoin wise. because, Bitcoin's king right now, guys. I mean, I don't know any other altcoin right now that is in demand. Maybe Ether. I like STEEM. I'll continue to say STEEM because I use it. But, which is the sexy coin out there? Maybe the bats. People like bats. I just got an ad here on the Brave browser. But the bats that I earn, I swap them into Bitcoin. The majority. Guys, download the Brave browser. I'm just looking at an ad that I got here on the browser, and I say this on every stream because they give me a few like $5 in BAT tokens if you download the browser. But this thing is just like Chrome. If you can see here on my CoinMarketCap page, completely ad blocked, and it's sexy. Gives you an opportunity to earn a little bit of BAT tokens. You can send BAT tokens to other verified users here, including the champ. And why not? Why not? Shout out to Nakamoto, main event, Batman and the Boomers out there. I was just catching that Dave Chappelle special earlier today. I had some time there. While I was doing some work, I had the Mr. Chappelle on. It's a good one. I think he's ruffling a few feathers, as he should. But you got to ask yourself, why do they let him on Netflix? And the answer to that question is simple, guys. Because I think some of those jokes were kind of trying to normalize pedophilia. I don't like that. I don't like that. Low key is kind of how it seemed. And he's okay with the abortion, which I'm not. So but at the same token, I think he's a talented gentleman, and he's trying to push some of the gates. But realize this: if it's on Left Flicks, then the beast approved it. There's a reason it's there. So I wouldn't consider it too revolutionary, if you ask me. Batman says, I love Brave browser. Yeah, I like it too. I'm using it all the time. And you can see recently I've been getting a lot of ads, especially during these live streams. I'm getting these ads, boom, 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 about 5 of them per hour. And I'm not sure exactly how much BAT each click pays. I would say maybe a fraction or a BAT. But, I'm earning. Batman says Chappelle's not as funny as he used to be. I agree. Or maybe, we've changed and, he stayed the same. I don't know, but let me pause and give him his due, because I think the bit was good. I didn't see the entire special, but I think I saw the majority of it, and it was clever. I think most of the jokes are clever. But, specifically those two topics with the pedophilia and the abortion, it feels like he was trying to normalize that. And, I'm not with that type of stuff. The champ's not with that type of stuff. I'm a straight shooter. Batman says the times change. Yeah, the times change. But, he's definitely a talent. That's, I don't have to agree with him. And, I still think he's a talent. He's still funny, just not like the Chappelle show. Yeah, that I agree. The Chappelle show was extremely funny. But, the PC movement kicked in around the Obama years, and ever since then, things have been changing a lot. And, he was out. They sniped him out the box. And he ruffled some feathers, too. And they try to label him, crazy, But then he came back around. He accepted the money. And, now he's low-key trying to normalize this in his jokes. That's why I believe that they're letting him through the gates. I don't have evidence to prove that, or, maybe the evidence in itself is the jokes that he's saying. But other than that, the champ's a straight shooter, I'm not with that, boomers. They try to low key snipe it in there and, give you a lot of truth up front and then slide a couple falsehoods behind it. That's usually how the devil works. Champ, have a blessed day. Gotta go. I'll catch you rest later. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you, Nakamoto. Nakamoto. Definitely not the fake Toshi. And, I told you I wouldn't give this guy airtime, but, I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, this guy's got to be out of his mind. The gall, to keep going. But I think some people are out there, I guess. More tether manipulation, says Thai City. Yeah, we talked about that. We didn't talk about manipulation, but we talked about the amount of tether being printed this week. I'm not sure, but it was a significant amount of tetherness. And, I'm not with these fake coins, guys, these counterfeit cryptos. There's no way to really audit this Tether thing. You don't even know if it's real deal or not. And, but at the end of the day, on the other hand, let them print all the Tether and, they're using it to buy more bits. It's only helping Bitcoin, really. So, you guys can keep the Tethers. I'll keep the bits. And we'll make a deal like that. Shout out to Thai City Batman, Nakamoto, main event. Monero looking great in this alt slaughter. As I've said, 5 reasons why Monero could be superior to Bitcoin. I got the video link down below. I've been saying it's like the last true crypto on the block. It's the only one that's really crypt walking. Because at this point, as much as I'm a Bitcoin crypto maniac, you got to be honest with yourself. I mean, it's not the peer-to-peer electronic currency that it once was, and it's not as private as it once was. You have chain analysis, and it could be a Trojan horse in itself. Now Monero, on the other hand, seems to hit all the beats. Same price as Dash. Dash was twice Monero not long ago. Yeah, Dash got quiet. Got quiet. A few years ago, Dash was more popular. They had more, they had a budget for, or they probably still do. They have the treasury or whatnot, the budget for marketing or whatnot. And they were putting out the videos. Dash being the hybrid blockchain, a sexy idea, half proof of stake, half mining, But I don't know what happened with Dash. I heard that they were trying to promote over there in Venezuela. But it seems like the boomers in Venezuela, they want Bitcoin like everybody else does. Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. More bits, boomers, more bits. But if you're stashing, I said this, I think this week or last week. Right now, at this moment, the only altcoins that really catch my attention right now are Ether, because I think Ether is going to scale. Okay, and most of the developers are working on Ether. And DeFi, I think, is going to be the sexy tagline or keyword for 2020 into 2021. And, of course, Monero, because it's the true crypt walker out there, the true private. The other day I was on the Monero Reddit, and someone said, check out the Monero rich list. And you click on it, and, it has 1 through 100, nothing but question marks. Because you don't know. That's the whole thing. You don't know. There is no rich list for Monero, guys, because it's private. Then you got Monero, and then, I like to use the Steem blockchain, but, I'm not going out of my way to try to buy more Steem lately, but other than that, EOS I like Litecoin, I like a few projects, you can see here some of the coins that I'm in and out of, and but right now it's Bitcoin. Tone Vase is an altcoin hater, and he likes Monero. That makes me love it more. He says it's the least shit of the shit coins. Well, there you go. Batman says, boom, no rich list. Right, there is no rich list with Monero. And listen, as the more of the regulation comes into town, into play, and they try to start tracking everybody's DNA with the blockchain, things like Monero are going to be more valuable. Talking about KYC and tracking and all that. This is at a U.today, and we've mentioned we had a hunch this was going to happen, and apparently it's already official. Binance is moving forward with the rollout of its U.S.-based division. So right now, the main Binance is going to be closing their doors to the U.S. customers at the end of this month, and in a few weeks, they'll be opening a new exchange, Binance.us. There's finally some clarity about the launch of Binance U.S.-based division, according to a recent blog post that was penned by the CEO, the exchange CEO, Catherine Coley. That's the CEO of the U.S.-based division. The exchange will go live in a couple of weeks. All users will be required to complete KYC in order to start trading on the platform. And I told you guys this was going to happen. I'm not surprised at all. Okay, all users must complete KYC. This is a major difference from the Malta-based Binance exchange, which is the main Binance, that still allows trading smaller amounts of crypto without requiring identity verification. I think it's like $2,000 a day that you can withdraw. I'm not sure the amount, but it's somewhere around there that you can interact with without a KYC now on Binance. But that's going to be closed there to U.S. citizens. Binance.us prioritizes regulatory compliance, which is a must in the U.S. Exactly, just like Coinbase, Gemini. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at all, and I think they're opening the doors for them quickly because they are playing ball with the big boys, with the good old boys. So the coins on Binance owned by U.S. citizens will be locked, or do they get them when they KYC? I don't know. Main event. That's a good question. I'm not, Binance customer support, and I don't know what's going to happen. But if you're a U.S. citizen and you have coins on Binance, I would take them off immediately because they're going to be closing their doors to U.S. customers, and then you're going to have to go to another website, Binance.us. And my understanding is, furthermore, is that all the coins that are trading on Binance, the regular Binance, not all of them are going to be offered on Binance US. Only a select handful of coins. And we have pulled up articles and graphics that have speculated on which coins those may be. Off the top of my head, I don't remember, but it's most of your heavy hitters and your faves. I would say at least 10 to 20 coins, but it's not going to be all the coins that trade currently on Binance. I wonder if it'll link the old account or create a new one. I have no idea. Main event, and my understanding is that it's a different site. It's Binance.us. I don't know if they're going to link together or not, but just to be on the safe side. And I think most crypto maniac soldiers that have been here in the box know this. Guys, don't leave your crypto on exchanges. Take the crypto off, whether they're updating or not, or they're closing their doors to U.S. customers. Just take it off the exchange. That way you don't have to worry. You have the crypto in your possession, and you can sign up to this new exchange if you want to or not. At least you know what's going on. And I'm not surprised, and especially if they're gonna be dealing with the U.S. banks, and they're basically setting up another Coinbase. So a way to buy Bitcoin through your bank, a way to sell Bitcoin and deposit it to your bank. So I'm not surprised that this is all KYC. Have to run. Have a great weekend. Shout out to Main Event. Have a good one, Main Event. September 22nd is the last day, guys, I believe. Get a ledger. So yeah, I think it's the 22nd or the 24th that Binance, the regular Binance, is shutting its doors. So make sure you remove and withdraw all your crypto before that happens. So go ahead and do it by next week, basically. Do it as fast as possible. There we go. I'm getting another ad. I'm getting ads all day with the bravery. KYC goes against the core values of Bitcoin. People don't do it. Like I said just moments ago, Bitcoin is not necessarily the same. It's not now. It's not what a lot of people expected it to be, and that's why things like Monero definitely catch my attention. Now, if you're going to be selling Bitcoin for USD through a third party and depositing it into your bank, there is no other way around it. You're going to have to, KYC. So, unless you stay all crypto, which is cool, and I'm sure a lot of people do. But once you start dealing with the bank, this is nothing new. You're dealing with the bank. That goes against Bitcoin's core values as well. So, So shout out to Ty, Oscar, Main Event, Batman, and the rest of the boomers out there. I'll take a few more comments and questions before I go ahead and enjoy my weekend. Probably catch the rest of that Chappelle. I think I watched the majority of it though. It was cool, but normalize like the Jackson jokes trying to normalize pedophilia. I don't think that was cool. I don't find that funny. I really don't. But maybe a pedo does. Okay, and we know it's alleged that a lot of these execs out there are those type of characters. So go ahead and check out the article there, Binance.us, launch coming soon. And this dip, I mean, if you have one in the chamber, this is not a bad time. I say this, anything around 10,000 is worth the stab to me, because I'm pretty confident, and most boomers are, that this price will be noticeably higher by the halving. I would say at minimum, minimum, let's say that Bitcoin doesn't do well at all. I would say at least like higher than that last high that we hit this prior bull run at 13.8. So let's say that it only goes to 14. Okay, and that's all it did. We would still be up. And that's what I believe. Rev is here. He says regulators are obsolete. How about the regulators regulate their power tripping? Indeed, they're going to keep trying, but it's slipping out of their hands. This whole new system is being built, and they're going to try to hang on as long as possible. But the regulation is going to change. There's always going to be some sort of character trying to regulate something, but it's going to change. On that note, guys, I'm going to go ahead and land the plane. Shout out to Rev, Thai City, Oscar, Olivares, Main Event, Batman, and the rest of the boomers there in the population of the chat box. Stay strong. Put some weight on the bar. Hit the gym. You guys know I hit that deadlift PR yesterday. I pulled the 4 plates off the ground, raising the dead. And you guys should do it. Go ahead and change yourself and put some more weight on the bar. I'm going to continue spreading that good self-improvement word, that good positive energy for you boomers. Stay strong out there. Do it now. I don't want any fat boys or Walking Dead, a.k.a. Vitaliks, in the population of the chat box. Do it now. Stay strong. Eat some good and healthy food, guys. On that note, I'll catch you guys on Monday. Have an excellent weekend, and stay blessed out there. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto.